Welcome back everybody to the channel. Today I have a new set of wheels for our new flip for this episode or video. So today we have these wheels right here. These are Cadillac Escalade wheels. You can see them right here and over here and down here. And these I feel like I got for a pretty good deal. I paid more than the previous set of wheels and tires I had, but these ones in total I paid $400, and these come with the 20-inch chrome rims, and there are Cooper Discoveries, and they have some pretty good tread, like extremely good tread. The previous owner says that these are brand new tires. He just got them recently installed, but he decided to take them off and I guess sell them. And they also come with these center caps as well, like this. Hello, you can see me now. All right, anyways, I got everything. I picked everything up for $400, and for $400 for some Cadillac wheels. Now I don't know what the market is because I tried looking for the market, but there's not really many of these at all. I'm not sure it's because it's a good market or a bad market. I don't know, we're all gonna find out soon. But for the price that I paid, I think it's a pretty good deal. Honestly, what they need is just like a bit of a cleanup. Now they do have little bits of damage here and there, like right here you can see this little light scratch is right here. It's not like it's peeled through the actual chrome. It's like kind of like it was punched it in and scraped it on. But there's also ones that have like little nicks in them. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, like right here. This one has a little nicks. You can barely even notice them. It's only from like right here, and like another one right here. But oh yeah, there's another one over there. But as far as I'm aware, there's not really any serious damage compared to the other ones where they were much more scratched up and they had some like much more what's it called? More moderate damage to them compared to these ones. And for these ones, they come with the tires, which are almost like brand new, and 20-inch chrome rims with the center caps, which is very important that you have the center caps as well, and also bonus TPMS sensors from the factory. So on top of all that, we just paid $100 per wheel, and it comes mounted and balanced with TPMS sensors and like new tires. And for that, I say it's a pretty good deal, especially since for these tires, apparently the date code right here is 4321s, which means they're not even that old at all. Now what I'll be doing for these is just cleaning them up and making them look nice. You can see that they're really dusty. They came off from a dirt road, and honestly I don't think that the previous owner ever cleaned in the inside of the barrels. As you look at them from the inside, it's pretty gross, but you know, we'll get that all sorted out, and hopefully we can pull a bit more money for these than other ones. So I'm not really sure what my expectations are for these. Hopefully it's good, you know, but we never know what it is because I just never knew this market. But in the meantime, the best one I'm going to start with is cleaning them up and making them look nicer than these dusty looking wheels. Alright, so I just put on one center cap, and it already looks way more nicer with it on. You can tell the center cap is much more cleaner than the actual rim itself. So what I've seen is I think that these sat outside for a while. So I'll get them all cleaned up. I'll bring them to the wash station, which is also the side of my yard. Oh yeah, it looks like I gotta line them real quick. Let me do that. So I'm gonna have a wheel here for reference. You can see how old and dusty looking it is. See all through there. All right, and let's check the barrel on the inside. How the barrel looks like on the inside as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get this one all nice and all cleaned up. Alright, so I feel like a good first step is to start rinsing them off. Remove any loose dirt, potentially any kind of dust. Here you go, let me change the setting. There you go, something like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean one up, and I'm gonna see the before and after results. And these are the products I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna be using the Meguiar's hot rim and tire cleaner, because I have this also Meguiar's hot chrome rim cleaner, but it is running low, so I'm going to use this once this one runs out. And I also have this tire shine. I'm going to have a few brushes, this one, and also my drill. I forgot to bring it. Let me bring it real quick. And I'll be using this drill with this brush attachment to them. Also be using the rest of them. So the reason why I want to clean up the barrel first is what I seen when I first cleaned the other ones is that if you clean the face of the wheel and then the barrel, like since the brush is rotating quite quickly, it's gonna start splattering everything, and you don't want to get the face of the rim dirty. So might as well clean this, the inside, the barrel part, and then go and clean the outside. So then once you get the outside done, maybe you might have a little bit of like spawning on the inside, maybe from like dirt being flung onto the inside of the barrel. But if you want to, you can just leave it or clean it again. But I prefer doing it that method so you don't have to work twice. Alright, so I'll see you once I'm done. Check it out, they absolutely turned great, even as I dare say perfect. You can see the actual chrome shine. Hey, look, it's me. Anyways, you can see the actual chrome shine. Like, that's very, very nice. And I haven't fully dried it off yet, so I might just dry it off with microfiber, if not, to let it dry on its own. So this is what it looks like right now. Looks real nice. And here's the inside of the barrel. This is what it looks like on the inside. Looks way more better than before. Like that. Alright. And look, for reference, this is the one I finished cleaning. I took around like maybe 25 to 35 minutes. And this is the one where it's not clean. See how dirty, dusty this wheel is? How gross it is. Like, seriously, these wheels, they'll look way more nicer when they'll be cleaned up. Please think about it. It's a Cadillac. People who have Cadillacs, or people who want high-end chrome wheels, they want their wheels looking nice and shiny as an upgrade. So if you clean them up, and I think if you clean up the barrel too, they'll sell a whole lot more better, a lot more faster, and you have a very happy customer. Anyways, I'll come back and I'll catch up with y'all when I finish cleaning up all four. Check it out. So this is how they all turned out after they got fully cleaned from the inside of the barrel to the outside. And I put a little bit of tire shine on them. It looks kind of dull because it's not the tire shine that I usually use. I use Meguiar's high endurance tire gel, which is a thing they do apply by brush. And I don't like really this one at all because it kind of just like slings everywhere and doesn't really look nice. But by far, they look pretty nice. They cleaned up pretty well, honestly, in my opinion. You can look at them all around. And that one over here, and this one over here. And also got the barrels cleaned up. So you see right here, it's looking really nice. Now, for some reason, I couldn't clean all the barrels perfectly. Like you can see, there's this one right here. It's still kind of dusty in there. This one's also one that's kind of dustier. It's less, but I'm not sure if maybe the chrome cleaner was way more better than the all-purpose one, because that's kind of like for all wheels and tires. So maybe I should go stick back with those and see if they would give me better whatever it's called, so it can make them look nicer in terms. So right now I'm gonna post them up for sale, and some pictures I'm gonna use like something along like these lines. Like, these are some good pictures you can take, like this. And for example, like this, then go over here, take another one over there, and then you can take one individually like that, another one like that, and take one like this, and one like this. Now if you take like pictures like that, where I stopped at, I feel like you can get some pretty good results because you're showing the wheels and tires as a whole. And I feel like you can get much more better results if you take those types of pictures, because it looks much more presentable than compared like how some people have all down on the tire, all down on the ground. And you know, I think these are gonna help you a whole lot more if you're trying to take some good pictures, if you're trying to do something like I'm doing right now where I'm trying to flip these. But in the meantime, I'm gonna take these pictures now and I'll let you know when they sell, and we'll do a price breakdown. Hey, what is going on, guys? So I finally got the Cadillac wheels sold, and we made out with a pretty good profit, if I do say so myself. Way more better than a previous lip. And for this one, we actually made $550 profit. And so I'm gonna give you a price breakdown before I just told you the profit. Anyways, we got 400 into the wheels, just the wheels by themselves, no nothing, no products, no nothing like that. We have $50 in fuel and also in use of trucks, because the vehicles that I use here, they're not mine, they're my parents, so I give them something in return for them letting me use their vehicles or their trucks, and that's $50 there. So we have $450 right now, and that's all I spent, because the products that I have were from the previous flip, like the wheel and tire cleaner, the dressing, all that was already products I had from the previous ones I brought as extras. So I would only include prices additional only if they have to pertain with me having to get more of the materials so I can get that flip sold. But if I didn't pay for it and it came from the previous one, I don't include that into the price breakdown. So all in all, we have 450 put in, we got 550 out, and I say it's a pretty good deal. The gentleman came in and picked them up today. He was looking through them, making sure he got what he paid for, which he did. And, you know, he was super cool. And we got the sale done. And in total, now we have all of this, which I'm very happy for. And that is $1,060 right now. Now, you're probably wondering, well, hey, you had a bit more money from your previous flip. Well, some of that money I just put towards some like other things, like maybe if I want to go buy something, I won't have all the money to set aside somewhere, because it's actually the type of money that I will use as well to go purchase things like maybe food or pay for something that I have to like separately. I try not to touch it at all, because I don't really want to devalue it too much, because then I'll make the series longer and it doesn't really make much sense. But that's if you're wondering where did the rest of the money go. So I'll see you guys in the next one for part 3 or episode 3.